Good afternoon. This is Justin Tobias. This video is for MBA 762, Organizational Leadership and Change. First, I just want to again introduce myself. My name is Justin Tobias. I am leading this change vision. Essentially, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be migrating to a more sophisticated set of collaboration tools. What we are currently using with IBM is becoming more of a nuisance than anything. The Lotus Notes and same time email and instant messaging platform has become something that's just clearly not quite sophisticated enough to handle exactly what our organization is trying to do. So what we'll be doing is we're actually going to be migrating from IBM's platform to Office 365. One of the biggest reasons why we'll be doing this, for one, obviously, IBM's platform is becoming somewhat obsolete across the industry, whereas Office 365 has become more or less the industry standard. This is going to be very, very beneficial for our organization. It's going to allow us to collaborate internally and externally much more in a streamlined fashion. Communication is going to become very key with these new tools that we're going to be able to use. Now, with that being said, I mean, obviously there's some issue there with how this is going to be implemented. Obviously, it's a change that's going to affect our entire organization. So what I want to just communicate here and now, as one of the many leaders you'll be speaking with here to help with this migration, some of the key things that you're going to be able to expect from me throughout this process. Number one, commitment. This is something that I've been waiting for. A lot of employees I know that have communicated a lot of frustration with IBM's platform. So I understand that there's a lot of excitement, but at the same time there's still a lot of mixed feelings with how this is going to go. And I know with change in the past, some of the issues have been a lot of rah-rah sort of things at the front end, with leaders kind of falling off here and that towards the middle and the end. That's not how I'm going to be. That's not my style. I'm going to be committed to this change from start to finish. You'll see me every single step of the way. And that's kind of going to bleed into the next couple aspects of what you're going to be expecting from me. Like I said, my number one thing is communication. You're going to be inundated with a number of communications on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis, just to essentially keep everyone in the loop as to what's currently going on, what we've accomplished thus far, and what sort of our steps are going forward in the future. I think one of the biggest things that's going to help this move along smoothly is that communication. And the other aspect what I wanted to mention was I am very pro team environment. That's what my focus is. We are not just a bunch of individuals doing their thing from day to day. We are a team. We are one organization, and that's what I'm going to be focused on. That's what I'm going to make sure no one forgets throughout this entire process. This is a very obviously large change, and I'm going to be with you all from start to finish. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of me, and I can promise you that I will be committed to this change 100% from start to finish. And I'm very excited to get started. But that kind of brings me into a couple things that I just want to kind of discuss as to what my expectations are of you as employees and individuals in this company. Again, kind of like how I was saying with my number one aspect, commitment. I want to make sure that I understand that change is hard, whether or not these are changes that some individuals wanted, the others didn't. All I ask is that you have a sense of faith and commitment to what we're trying to do here. We are not trying to implement changes with the purpose of making your life harder. Everything we do is for the greater good. That being said, obviously the natural progression of things is that we will hit a few hiccups along the road. That's simply the way it goes. But what you have to understand, again, is that with me being committed, I have to understand that you are going to be committed as well. I would hope that if there are any frustrations out there, you're either communicating them to myself or anybody that we whoever's your associated champion in your designated region, that's all that I ask, is that if you are having any problems, issues, frustrations, communicate them to me or your nearest leader, because we're here to help, but we can't help unless you're communicating those pain points. And again, just to kind of wrap things up here, is just to have a sense of understanding. This is a change that's going to affect over 60,000 employees in the way we do business every day. So trust in the process, trust in me, and I promise you that we will get through this, and I promise you that at the end of the day, everyone in this company is going to be much better off. So again, if there are any questions, feel free to reach out to me or your associated leaders in your designated regions. Otherwise, again, I am your committed leader, Justin Tobias. I am excited for this change. I can't wait to kind of dive in and get my hands dirty with everything. So again, we're committed 100%. I expect that everyone in this organization to be committed as well. So again, I appreciate everyone's time, and we will again speak with you again soon. Thanks.